Ladies and gentlemen, how are we all doing? It's absolutely fantastic that you're all here. It's going to be a brilliant night. Welcome to the official launch of BlackBanx. But we're going to, first up, got a bit of a presentation for you so you can learn a little bit more about BlackBanx and what it does that makes it stand apart from the competition. So first up, let's have a look at a short presentation video. Here we go. So there we go, pretty impressive. So hopefully now you're learning a little bit more about what BlackBanx does that makes it stand apart from a lot of competition. Let's be honest, it is a very, very competitive market. So now I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what sets BlackBanx apart from the competition and makes us stand away from it. So it's inherited from a legendary brand that has been revolutionizing the world of banking since August 2014. And BlackBanx is a newborn star created to shine brighter and offer the best in banking to our 8 million customers. So BlackBanx is a worldwide company. Let's learn a little bit more about them. Any individual and any business from any country can open an account with us. We've got faster payments and fair fees. That was very important. We've got 24/7 customer support. That's by email and by phone. Now this is very special, this one. We are the one and only bank to fully accept cryptocurrencies. How about that? And of course, we have the highest level of security. So how did this company come about? Well, in August 2014, our founder had a vision to create a digital banking platform that would change the world of banking. And by December 2015, we launched our digital banking platform, WB21.com. And less than a year later, we had 1 million customers using the system. Very, very impressive. But by December 2017, we had doubled that with 2 million customers, and we'd become a global player with offices on 4 continents and 200 employees. By May 2018, we had 5 million customers, all using our solutions worldwide. And of course, today, January 2019, we announced our brand new BlackBanx. So now let me introduce you to the world of BlackBanx. This is what makes us very, very special indeed, okay? So first up, we are all exclusively online. All our accounts are online. We're user-friendly. I mean, it's very, very quick as well to set an account. I think on average it's about 8 minutes to set up an account with us. We are all around the world. 180 countries can use BlackBanx. Very low fees as well. On average, one of our bankers would only be charged 30% of what other banks would charge to send and receive money. Multi-currencies as well. We deal in 28 different currencies from around the world. Real-time transfers, so there'll be none of that waiting around, no waiting for hours or even days sometimes to transfer money. And of course, I mentioned this earlier, cryptocurrency. We are the only bank to deal in cryptocurrency, which means, say you wanted to deposit your bitcoins, you could then exchange them into any of the 28 other currencies. Very, very unique and very special indeed. So obviously what is important to us at BlackBanx is that your money is secure and safe, and I'm going to let you know what we've done to make BlackBanx one of the most secure banks in the world. We have BB Fund Protection. We protect your money from losses with industry-leading security tools. Global fund diversification. Your money is never held at one bank in one country. It is globally diversified and protected by multiple jurisdictions. And of course, data protection. We are fully PCI DSS 3.2 certified. So we have talked a lot about BlackBanx now, and you're starting to really understand what we do. So in a nutshell, to summarize, the banking operations we have, you've got savings, payments, and deposits. The currency exchange, obviously, in over 28 currencies. And of course, the Bitcoin exchange, facilitating buying and selling of Bitcoins. So let's check out now how BlackBanx has done in the last 12 months. The growth around the world in 2018 is very, very interesting. As you can see, Latin America, we've grown by a massive 32% out there. And in Europe as well, we've seen growth of 18%. We've acquired a lot of new customers and clients in Africa. As you can see, it's grown over here. 22% we've seen there. And a very important market in Asia, we've seen a growth of 28%. So let's see what that means in terms of actual numbers of customers. I think this is actually my favorite slide of the lot. It's so impressive. You can see the first quarter of 2016, we had a very impressive 280,000 customers, still very good. But fast forward a couple of years, here we go, December last year, we came in at a whopping 8.2 million customers. So impressive. If you think we only started offering our services 2 years ago, look at that rise. So I think you'll agree they're very, very impressive numbers. And I think to have numbers like that, you need a team, a really close-knit, hard-working team that can make this happen, a very special team. And so let's learn a little bit more about the team. We have a workforce of over 200 fantastic employees that have made this happen. A team uniting across 28 nations. And this is a bit of a fun fact we worked out by taking their ages and how long they've been working. The team have actually more than 2,000 years expertise in banking. Just thought that's a fun fact to throw out there. And because a lot of them speak many different languages and they're from different countries, they're actually able to assist in over 30 languages, which is really, really important with a company like BlackBanx when it's this worldwide. So obviously talked a little bit about what makes us so unique is the dealings in cryptocurrency. You're going to talk a little bit about that now and how that process works. First up, there is no limit in transfer, no limit at all, and you can convert that straight away to one of 28 different currencies and then send that internationally to third parties worldwide. So, to get started, obviously you need to have an account. Well, you can get instant accounts in just 8 minutes. Anyone from private or business clients from 180 countries around the world. And it's ideal as well for companies to cash out as well after an ICO. And we think this is the perfect solution for exchanges or other crypto businesses to get bank accounts, which they cannot do at any banks at the moment until now with us. So you're probably wondering how a company as impressive as BlackBanx is being received around the world and by the industry. Well, if you'll allow us for a second to indulge and blow our own trumpet, I hope you don't mind. First up, we achieved a fintech unicorn status. Very, very proud of that. And Forbes as well in 2017 recognized us as one of the fastest growing companies. Again, pretty chuffed with that. And in 2018, we won Best Innovation at the Global Banker Awards. So there we go. Like I said, we don't like to show off, but we thought we would a little bit. So there you have it. Hopefully now you're understanding a lot more about BlackBanx and how wonderful it is and how important it is and how unique it is. Now listen, the night is still very, very young. There's lots of food to be eaten and drink to be drunk and dancing to be done. So go out, have an amazing night. And like I said, thank you all very, 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 very much for coming and learning about BlackBanx. Have a good night.